Hello Virgo and welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox. I am Erica and this is the October 2019 general reading for Virgo. Again, it is general, so it may not connect or resonate for everyone out there, but hopefully there's something interesting or helpful that you can take with you to think about in October. We're just coming out of Virgo season, which was a time of going inward, doing some self-care, reevaluating, and making plans for how we wanted to move forward. And Libra season is now about coming back out and reconnecting to our communities and our friendship groups and our families and all of those things, and implementing those plans, readjusting, tweaking some things, reorganizing to bring things back into a state of harmony and balance. And it's also about friendships and connections and relationships. So for Virgo, at the beginning of the month, we're at the point of 8 of Wands. Okay, so some things moving very quickly. A lot of things may have risen up recently to deal with, possibly a lot of opportunities, possibly a lot of troubleshooting that you needed to do, stuff just, coming at you to deal with, putting out fires. It also may be travel, so some of you may have been traveling at the end of September, beginning of October. Coming into influence in October is the Mother of Swords. Okay, so independent thought, decisive, perceptive, aware, and determined in her assessment of what she has observed is going on, or what she has thought that she has decided to do. Nobody needs to tell this lady what to do. She knows what she wants. She has the sword and she knows what to do with it. So some of you have come through all of this activity at the end of September, have come to some clarity and points of direct decision, significant decision that you're going to be taking action on moving forward from here. And then at the end of the month we have, okay, the Two of Swords. All right, so this is a blocked vision decision. With this one, the decision is related to your intuition, because there is something that is unknown about the way forward that you're going to have to take on a little bit of faith. Clearly, someone has decided what they want to do, and it is adamant, and sincere and sure that this is something that they want to do. Possibly how to go about doing that may be the option. What to let go of, what needs to be cut away in order to move forward, or what needs to be embraced in order to move forward, in order to make this decision. Okay, so there's a difficult decision that's going to require a little bit of faith and relying on your intuition to help bring this decision forward and make it actionable. Right, this is a situation that some of you may be dealing with in October. That is the sun. Everything is illuminated, okay? But with the sun, if you're standing in bright, brilliant sunlight consistently, it can indicate burnout. It can indicate a little bit of exhaustion, especially if you've been very busy with the Eight of Swords energy here. Whether it be just dealing with a whole bunch of things coming at you quickly, or being with everything that's involved if you have been traveling. You may be a little bit worn out, or you need to take some time to re-nourish and replenish and tap back into reestablishing your well-being. Okay, and then within this situation, this may be a problem some of you are dealing with, and that is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so how to move forward from here. Okay, you've moved through some turbulent waters. You may be exhausted. You've moved through some turbulent waters and you're moving on to what is next. Moving on to the new shore. It could be a physical location. You could be moving house or moving employment, or it could just be a conceptual. It could be in your thoughts and your emotions, that you've released limiting thought, or you've released emotions that were sort of keeping you grieving or keeping you depressed, so that you can then move forward from that point. So in a place of a problem, it may indicate difficulty in doing that, perhaps because you are a little overexposed and a little exhausted. So to help you move that so that you can smoothly sail into those new waters, onto what's next for you, We have the King of Swords. Okay, so we have the Queen and King of Swords here. So decisive action, implementing your decisions. King of Swords is about being fair and analytical and taking a look at the big picture, intellectually, not emotionally, but intellectually looking at what actually is and what can be done, and then taking that decisive action and making the decision on what to do next. So if you're feeling like you're a little bit prohibited or a little bit limited in moving on because you're exhausted, or perhaps because too many options are available to you, look at the big picture clearly and analytically, without emotion, to gauge the pros and cons of each option that's available to you, so that you can then align with which option is most closely connected to where you intuitively would like to go. Okay, and then that may help you to make that difficult decision there, right? And then we have your animal spirit oracle, and that is the mouse. Okay, so earth energy, grounded. The mouse is quite capable, quite detail oriented, resourceful and prepared, organized. So this bodes well for making a decision of this nature. There is a tendency with the mouse, though, you can get lost in the detail. So don't be so, look clearly and analytically at the options that are available that do align with your decision, but don't get lost in the minutia, and don't, sometimes there's a propensity with the mouse energy to be busy with no purpose. So if you're busy doing things and you have a lot going on, make sure that what you are actively doing has a purpose. It's not just wasted energy or a vehicle for sort of procrastination. Like there's something you definitely need to take action on in order to move this ship forward, but you're doing everything else but that thing. All right, so it's resourceful, organized, and quite capable, but watch a tendency to get lost in the detail of all of that organization. And this is your Enchanted Map Oracle, and that is One-Ring-Circus. Okay, so One-Ring-Circus is you are capable and competent. Okay, so definitely in tandem with the mouse, that's working well for you. Independence is key at the moment, so that's here with the Mother of Swords. She's imbued with independent thought. If the difficulty is that the other people that are around you or the resources that you need aren't the ones that you have available to you, that may be something that is preventing you from making this decision. So, but with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, you are wildly capable at being able to figure out the Rubik's Cube of the next decisive action that you need to take. And you're a Virgo, so you're very big on detail and perfection and organizing and planning and implementing actionable steps forward in the organization. But again, beware of getting lost in the detail and getting so focused on the minutia that you lose sight of the big picture. Self-reliance is very important when this card comes up. Mother of Swords is also very self-reliant. And with this card, it's when you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships. So that's going to attract people, and they're going to mirror back that wholeness to you, as long as you embody that and you express that. Okay, so this is also about, within this decision, setting up healthy boundaries and having a healthy sense of self and self-awareness, and then also awareness of how you are communicating what you're doing and what you want and what you need and what you have to offer, communicating that to the other people and other systems and other connections that you have in your life. So this seems to be related to what's happening in Libra season with going out and reconnecting again, coming out of the fairly intense Virgo season of self-reflection and self-renewal and self-care. All right, so, but this is a card that indicates that you can achieve anything you know, at the moment. You're quite capable and quite empowered, and you're in control of this ship. All right, and then we have the universe has your back card. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Okay, so yeah, that's when the mouse energy here, or Virgo energy, gets too perfectionistic or too absorbed in the detail or too lost in the minutia. It can be a very sort of induce very agitated and irritable sorts of feelings. So when you maintain and reconnect with your intuition and to the reason that you're doing all of the things that you're doing, and to your purpose-driven actions, and keeping an eye on the big picture while you're going through the day-to-day detail of getting it done, going through that in a peaceful and receptive and sharing and generous and also receptive frame of mind and frame of emotion is going to make the journey pleasant. You know, it's going to unblock whatever's preventing you from moving further forward along this course, and it's going to help to rest and rejuvenate you from this potentially superfluous activity or overexposure or exhaustion that's represented here. All right, and then notes on love and connection from the universe. I go where you go. That is, tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken too long begin to heal? That eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye? Remarkable. Our findings exactly. Psst, your divinity is showing, the universe. Okay, so some of you are showing up in ways that are significant to the people around you. There is something within your spirit or within your nature or within the things that you are actively employed in doing at the moment that is really touching a chord with people, that people are responding to and are receptive to, even sometimes to their surprise. So, you know, you may be inspiring someone to take, you know, an action in their own life, or you may be reigniting someone else's belief that they can achieve the things that they would like to do by seeing you going through and your process of going about achieving the things that you would like to do. Right? So you are, you know, inspiring and connecting and, you know, really benefiting others when you allow yourself to connect and share and be open and also be receptive, you know, at the same time. All right? So that's beautiful. That's wonderful, Virgo. That is all that I have for you for October. I hope that you have had a delightful September and that October, that you're excited about it. If you'd like this, please click the like button. If you would like to subscribe for future videos, please do that now. I have some new creative content coming out on the channel through October and going into the end of the year. Creative writing, bullet journaling, stuff like that. That does also involve tarot as well, and also books and reading. So if you're a book nerd like me, you know, look out for that. You can ring the bell for notifications and you'll be notified when those are available. I've connected my Instagram and Pinterest in the description. If you're interested in following me on those sites, you're most welcome. You can do that. I've connected the Etsy shop if you wanted to book your personal reading. That is listed. You can go over to Etsy and book your personal reading if you like. Otherwise, that is all that I have for you. Have an amazing and wonderful October, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.